What's going on, everyone? It's Lester with WSJ Overland here, and I'm gonna wait until a couple of you guys go live here with me. Let's see. We're gonna talk today about this trailer. I had a video up of the trailer, and I by accident deleted it, so I just want to record something new and kind of show you what I've done here with the trailer. Looks like some people are starting to log in, but here we are. We got the overland trailer that I've been building the last couple of weeks, last month actually, and I've done some pretty cool updates to this trailer, and I wanted to share that with you guys. So we're gonna walk around and kind of show you everything that I've done to it. But I'm just hanging out in the garage right now, and I thought it would be a good idea to just kind of show you what I've done here. So again, we're just gonna wait a couple more minutes for people to log in. And either way, we're going to post this video on our channel so that you guys can watch it later as well. But yeah, so let's just start now. A few things that I've done ever since the last time I posted this video is we've added this slide out kitchen, and basically I'm trying to keep everything budget as much as I can, right? Because there's some things you just can't you know go too cheap on. But so this here is a slide out kitchen, and honestly I just got this on Amazon. I saw it and I thought, man, that would work out perfect. And look how perfect it fits in one of the cubbies here. I had one of these wooden drawers in there, kind of like what this was, and then so I just added this wooden kitchen. It looks really cool. I love how I can, and I just get my propane stove from Walmart that I've had for several years now. It's done a great job for me, and it's still going strong. So it's a 2-burner. I've had this for, oh gosh, I would say 5-6 years, and it works great. There's a small drawer here, and you know, you can put utensils in there, whatever you need. And then this is supposed to be a sink, a collapsible sink, but we're not going to be using that because we do have a sink already, which is right here. And so that works just great for us. It was already hooked up by the last owner. So sorry, it's a little dirty here from the last time we took it camping. But anyways, I got my rooftop tent on top. I've added these what do you call it, these mounting brackets here, or I'm sorry, not the mounting brackets, but the mounting racks, and I'm pretty happy with it. I think it looks really good. It's pretty sturdy as well. And my rooftop tent is just a I think this is from Free Spirit Recreation, and it's done a great job for us throughout the years, so I'm pretty happy with it. There's my Jeep, and my wife just took hers, but there's my Jeep. Anyways, in here we've also added a 5-pound propane tank, and this was by Ignig, and it came with a really cool case actually, but I'm just gonna keep it there. And then I got the solar panel, which is all hooked up. That works really well with the battery we have installed. And this is just a diesel heater, a Chinese diesel heater that you can get on eBay for very cheap. And I've added one of these ducts that I can just bring up to the tent if we're camping in the cold or whatever, and then run a heater. So that's pretty cool. And then let's see, in the back I've done a couple of things too. So right here we have these 2 cubbies, these 2 drawers, and they're just on some slide outs. Let's see, let's just open these up. All right, so they just slide out. I got a fishing pole in there, some pillows, and a few other things in there. That's what I keep in there. Okay, And then I just lock it in place so that it doesn't rock back and forth when I'm driving. And then at the bottom, same situation. And in here I got sleeping bags, blankets, things like that. And those are on just drawer slides, so which is super nice. And over here I got my Yeti cooler. You can see I've added a couple lights in there. I got my Yeti cooler in here, and this is on a slide as well. This is a fridge slide. I'll just open it up for you. There we go. And this just slides right out, which is so nice, because last time we went camping, this was a big deal trying to pull the cooler out. So there it is. Then I keep a couple drinks in here, and then inside of there we got other things like in those rigid containers. I have some more camping stuff, toiletries and things like that, some more fishing things in the back. Got a privacy tent in the back. Got an extra tent just in case somebody needs it. Shovels, things like that. And then back there we have our 10-gallon water tank and our water pump, which feeds water to the sink here. And I've already added a bunch of these lights. They're just battery lights, you know, pretty much all across. They change colors, kind of cool. They're super cheap. So there is that. And then on this side, of course, we got our roto packs, and that looks pretty cool with the red. It's just a red accent. Over here we got a couple more drawers, and then what we keep in here is all of our kitchen stuff that we need. A little dusty in there from last time, but we got kitchen stuff, we got plates, silverware, things like that. And down here I have some extra propane, and then we have some dry foods in the back. That's what we keep here. And then again, I'm still trying to figure out whether I'm gonna do fenders or not. I actually got these fenders right here that I was gonna install on it, but still haven't had the chance, or I still haven't figured out what I'm gonna do with it. There's the tent again. This is an Adventure 55 by Free Spirit Recreation. It's a really cool tent. I've had it for about 3-4 years now. And then and then one really cool thing I've done to this trailer, that is the lock and load articulation hitch coupler, and I'm pretty happy with it. This is a 2-step, so you know, basically pull this pin out, if I can pull it out. Yeah, I can't do it with one hand, guys, but anyways, this is one piece here, and then it's kind of like the max coupler. It works just the same, but I got this from eTrailer.com, and I was pretty happy with it. So all right, and then what else have I done to this thing? Oh, the heater, actually I drilled a hole down here under the tongue box so that I can have that exhaust come out underneath the trailer, so that way we're not breathing that stuff in when we're in the tent or anything. And then let's see what else. Of course, we got our battery down there, and then we have a couple of these 12-volt plugs everywhere. One there, one there, one on the other side. And then I'm thinking at one point, if we do decide to run a fridge in here, we're going to put one inside too. So this is what the trailer looks like now. I'm pretty happy with it. Again, this has been a budget friendly trailer. I think right now with everything I've spent, including the trailer, I'm probably at like $1,500 altogether for this trailer. That's because I've done a lot of the labor myself. When I first got this trailer, of course, there was a couple of boards that needed to be replaced, and then it desperately needed a paint job, so I went ahead and took care of that, and it looks nice in black. Also, you know, of course, we've added this kitchen, all the slides in the back. So yeah, I'm right about $1,500-$1,600 altogether for all the materials and stuff, and probably a good like 30 hours of work on this thing. but I'm pretty happy with it. I mean, I took it camping just a few days ago, and it's been awesome. So anyways, if you guys have any questions about it, or if you're doing one yourself, let me know. I like to see what you're doing. But this is so cool. I'm super pumped about this trailer. This here is this is the water inlet for the water tank, which is just on the other side of that. I'm super happy. All right, tires. Oh man, I've been debating this. I've been going back and forth about what I'm gonna do with these tires. They're pretty old already. I'm sure they're probably 10-12 years old for sure. I'm sure I can find the date on here. Let's see if we can find that. Probably already passed it. It's right here somewhere. You can't even read it. I think that says 2005. Yep. Those are pretty old. So anyways, these are a 280 or 285 75 16 or a 33-inch tire on some steelies, and these are the 5 by 4.5. So anyways, for all of you guys who just logged in, we've been doing a walk around of this trailer, this overland trailer that I acquired just about a month ago or so, and I've been really putting a lot of work into it. So happy with how this is turning out, and it's been a lot of fun on the trail. Hyro, so how long did it take to finish it up? Again, I think, you know, probably about a month. I didn't build a box myself. It's been I think 3 to 4 weeks since I started it, and pretty much and I don't work on it every day. Of course, I got to go to work and whatever, but every weekend I would spend a whole Saturday or a whole Sunday afternoon just working on it. To paint it, it took me probably about 2 hours, 3 hours to paint the whole thing. I just grabbed my sprayer and I went to town with it. The installation of the kitchen, that was probably the hardest thing, because I had to make some cuts. It does fit perfectly now, but I had to make some cuts, and then I had to make sure that it was strapped out, not strapped, but it was secured on there, because I didn't want this to come down when we were cooking. If we have hot water boiling or whatever for coffee in the mornings, we don't want that to be, to tilt and drop the water. And then the slides in the back, obviously this is from Rough Country right here, so that was super easy to install. A good 20 minutes or whatever. Building the cubbies here, that took me a little bit longer because I had to build the drawers and everything. And then mounting these racks with my dad, we had to make some cuts, because these are actually made to be they're made for a Tacoma, and I just went ahead and cut them, and so that they would fit on the trailer. So anyways, about 3 weeks. If you were doing it yourself, depending on if you buy the trailer yourself and you already have the box and everything, you're probably about a good 30 hours of work. If you start from scratch and you start welding everything yourself, oh gosh, I don't know, it'll take 6 weeks to a year, 6 months to a year before you can get something like this. Again, I was just lucky enough, I got this trailer for super cheap, and I consider myself lucky, because my goodness, steel is so expensive right now. Everything is so expensive, right? But anyways, and then installing everything else, like the ton box, and then figuring out where the solar panel was going to go, because initially the solar panel was just sitting right here, right on top of the trailer, but because we had the rooftop tent, that wasn't going to work with us, with what we had in mind. All right, yeah, so about 30 hours, I would say. Okay, plans that I have for this trailer. So eventually, every weekend, not every weekend, but maybe every 2 weeks, I want to take this thing out on the trail. We're not going to be using the JK to pull. We're actually going to be using my wife's JL. And I don't know how much this thing weighs, to be honest with you. When I got it, the person I got it from said that It weighs roughly about 750 pounds. That was just a rough estimate. But then again, you know, I've mounted a bunch of stuff on it. The rooftop tent, I know by itself is 150 pounds, plus the Yeti cooler, the kitchen, and all the other stuff and I've tried to keep it light. I try to keep it as light as possible, using light materials and whatnot. Even the plywood I used for the cubbies, that was pretty light material. So I'm guessing I'm probably right around 1,200 pounds, roughly, maybe. But I don't know. Okay, so and then a couple other plans that I have for this. So every other weekend, again, we're gonna try to do that. And then we are planning, sorry, Milo is scratching the door over there, he's trying to get out. But we are planning to take this thing on the Rim Rocker Trail, that trail between Colorado and Moab, Utah. I'm super excited to do that trail, and I think I've been waiting for something like this to do it. So we'll see. I'm pretty happy with it. My first trip went pretty well. It was great. It was great sleeping on top of the tent. Oh, another thing I didn't show you guys, and that's just because it's under here. I got these stabilizing legs, so they just come down. Let's see if I can do it with one hand. Yep, so they just fold down, all right, like that, and then you just push on that. There you go. And so then you don't have to worry about it tilting back or whatever when you're sleeping on top of the tent. The first trip went pretty well. It wasn't as rugged as I thought it was gonna be. My other friend was driving a truck, and he really doesn't like to go on the trail or off the beaten path. So I just thought, so we just went to a regular campsite, and it went pretty well. However, I do want to take it out on the trail. I want to test it out, see how articulation is great. Although I think I should probably install some kind of shocks on this. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. Again, I'm not experienced at all when it comes to building this kind of stuff. I just kind of went for it, and sometimes that's what you got to do. You just got to go for it. But I'm pretty impressed with everything that I've done to it myself. Most of the stuff is just like the Jeep, things you can just buy online, bolt them on yourself, things like that. If you have a drill and a set of tools, you're good to go. Just basic tools, nothing too crazy. So, and some skills. And if you don't have the skills, just go on YouTube and you'll be able to find this. Yeah, so future trails I want to do, again, Rim Rocker Trail. I probably want to take this to Moab at one point. Hey Glenn, good to see you, my friend. Thanks so much. You're always supporting the channel. I really appreciate you. The kitchen set, yeah, man, this is super cool, and you can get this on Amazon. I think it was like $300. I paid $300 for this. And I was gonna build it myself, but my goodness, with the price of lumber and everything else, I just decided, you know what, if somebody can build it for $300 and send it my way, that's totally cool with me, and it works great. Came with this sink here, collapsible sink. I'm not gonna be using that again. I think that's probably gonna be more of a I don't know, I'll just throw a bunch of stuff in there. Probably put fruits and vegetables in there. I'm still gonna use this sink here. I'm pretty happy with it, and the setup is great. So yeah, you can get those on Amazon. So super happy with it. All right, cool. So what else can we talk about? I'm super excited to try this out, this Chinese diesel heater. Again, I got a dryer hose for it and I think it'll do just fine. So I'm gonna bring this inside the tent. This is supposed to be like 16 feet long or whatever. Anyways, but I'm gonna bring that inside the tent and try it out. Isn't this thing so cool? This little 5-pound propane tank by Ignig. Very pricey, by the way, but that was the only one I could find. Anyways, so yeah, I'm pretty happy. Some of the stuff I already had, which is why, you know, this was a budget friendly trailer. Again, about $1,500 invested here without the Yeti cooler, without the tent, without some of the other stuff that I already had for sure. um Anyways, but some of you guys that didn't see what was going on before, again, these are just some cubbies that I built myself. I know they don't look perfect, but they work and they get the job done, you know. And I just lock them into place so that they won't be stuff won't be flying all over the place when I'm driving, pulling this thing. So yeah, what do you guys think? I mean, I'm super stoked about this trailer. Should I do fenders, no fenders? What do you guys think? Let me know. But it's super exciting to have this trailer. And I still owe you guys a walk around on my wife's Jeep. The weather's been crazy here in Colorado. It's just been, you know, right now it looks like it's not like it's warm and summertime outside, but it's not. So super happy with it again. And then we're gonna be doing that video later on. All right, fenders might be good for mud and small rocks. Yes, Glenn, and that is my opinion too. I don't want to be hitting anybody. You know, it's got this flops in the back, which they do the job, but I don't know. I just think it'll look so much better if we have some fenders on. And I got a set of fenders sitting right there, just waiting for me to install them. The thing is, and maybe I can show you guys. All right, so I don't know how this would work with the water tank being right there and the water inlet. You can go right here and it can just stay under that, or it can go under, but then it'll hit the tire. So yeah, it's been a dilemma. And sorry about that. I'm not a good welder myself, so I would have to get somebody who knows what they're doing. And this is the only welding point I have for that, so I'll have to run some kind of, I don't know, bar across so that I can mount that fender. But we'll see. I really like the look of the fender, but I also don't mind the look of the what I have now, you know. So yeah, so anyways, we're gonna end this here soon because I got things to do. But I'm super happy. I can't wait to take this out on a trail again. Last time I was actually pulling it with my Jeep, with the JK, and it does really well. I mean, the JK has no problem pulling this. I'm just curious to see how my wife's Jeep is gonna do. I've pulled this trailer with my wife's Jeep before, but it was empty. None of this upgrades have been done to it. No rooftop tent. The only thing I had inside was the cooler, and it did pretty well, but again, it's just a 4.0, I'm sorry, not a 4.0, a 2.4 4-cylinder. So but it does really well. I mean, it's got 37, so whatever. Oh, so that's the other thing, I got distracted. So tires, I don't know if I want to do new tires, and if I do, because I only have 2 right now, so do I get a spare and then get the same wheels that I'm running on my wife's Jeep, and then get a 37 and put it on this? Because right now it's running 33s. So, you know, I think the best thing to do right now would be to get a new set of tires, get a new wheel, and then just put a spare on this. I really wanted to just run one spare. You know, I can switch back and forth between the trailer and the Jeep. We can share a spare, but as of right now, it's looking like I'm gonna have to just keep my steelies here. These are a 16-inch, which is so weird. I'm having trouble finding tires for that as well. So anyways, let me know what you guys think about that. So thank you guys so much for watching. Again, don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you're not. And I'm gonna post this as well so that other people can watch it. But there it is. I hope you guys are enjoying this build just like I am, and I'll keep you updated when we take it on the first trail, probably within the next couple of weeks. Again, it just, weather here in Colorado has been crazy. We had 3 to 6 inches of snow the other day here in town, and there's branches broken off everywhere. It's just a mess, and now it's windy. So let's see what happens. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you next time. Thank you so much again for all your support, for continuing to watch our YouTube videos, and for all your comments. I really enjoy answering all your comments. So until next time, take care.